I'm here to give my top 10 favorite Bollywood songs of 2020. I am not a music critic. These are not the best songs critically, but these are my top 10 favorite songs of 2020. These are songs that I liked and I personally listened to. This video will contain bad singing and mispronunciation, but I do enjoy the language and I love Bollywood music. 2020 wasn't really a great year for Bollywood music to me. I feel like my list is a bit weak. I feel like other years I would have had stronger lists than this year, but we know because of C-19 some movies were delayed. I didn't love a lot of the stuff that I reacted to, especially in the second half or the last quarter of the year. But these are the songs I did love and appreciate. Some honorable mentions. Hardafa from Yara. Ade Ade from Rata Keli Hey, which I don't know what the lyrics are because I can't find the translations. Ishka Kamal from Sadak 2. Sun Surjo from Choked. Beat Patumka from Virgin Banupriya. Don't judge me. I still stand by what I said about the video, but that song is addictive. Well, to me. And Jan Ban Jaye from Huda Hafiz, though I also did like Mira Intizar Karina. Number 10 comes from Bhangra Paa. I actually really did enjoy this soundtrack, though I think it's a little long. And when it comes to dance competition films, I actually prefer this soundtrack over the soundtrack for Street Dancer. Songs that I enjoyed are Ranjan, Aja Mera Yari Yari Ya, Juma Daga, and Angana. But my number 10 is Bhangra Paa. I really enjoy the song. I think it's a lot of fun. I love the aggressive instruments that which just screams at you to dance. And then another thing I really enjoy about this song is that I like all the verses. You think, oh, the first verse is the best, but then the second verse comes on, you're like, oh my gosh, that's the best song. And then I love the bridge at the end. So it's just a great song all the way through. And really, if you listen to that song, if you dance to that song all the way through, you will be exhausted. It's a lot of fun. Aja, aja. Bhangra Paa. Aja, aja. Number 9 comes from Milan, another soundtrack that I enjoyed. I feel like the Milan soundtrack set a tone. It was cohesive, it was concise, and it was pretty good. I enjoyed all the singers on all the tracks. I felt like it set a tone and created its own mood, its own vibe. I felt like the soundtrack had its highs and then it also had its lows, which was nice. It felt like it took you on a ride or took you on a journey. My favorites were Milan, the title track. I really like Milan, 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 Highway. Da, 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 da. Also love Chagar Chalain. Love the intro, love the beginning of that song when the singer starts, love it. But my favorite was Pirna Milan Kabi. I feel like you feel that sadness from the singer as well as from the music. Right from the first line or the first 2 lines, you feel the emotion. I love the beginning of this song and it puts you right in that mood. Pirna Milan Kabi. Number 8 was a surprise to me. It comes from J-Mobby D. And that song is Lamborghini. I'm just going to tell you. I like the original. I think the original is good. First, you got to get on your high horse. You got to get on your soapbox and saying, oh, it's not good as the original, right? And then watching the video, it was fine. It was a little awkward, it was a little weird. I thought they could have come up with better dance moves in the video. I like Mia Kaka as a singer. Didn't really love her voice on this song. I just thought it was okay. Listen to that soundtrack. And this is months after I saw the movie. And I tell you, this one was stuck on repeat. As I heard it, I was like, let me hear it again. Then it comes to a point where you play that song daily. That's what this song turned into. You're like, Lamborghini? Why? That beat is catchy. That beat is addictive. This song is probably my biggest guilty pleasure from this year. Number 7 comes from Angrezi Medium. Now you would think, I bet I know your favorite song. It's probably Nachanu Jikada. Or you're thinking it's Kudinu Nachne De. But no, I really like Kudinu Nachne De. But my favorite song from this movie is Ladaki. I really love the singer of this song. I love her tone. I love her voice. And it's very simple, but it almost feels like a lullaby or something. And then I looked up the translations, and instead of it being the mother, this is actually the daughter singing to her mother. It's just a sweet sounding song in which I could just put on anytime. Teri Ladaki mein Teri ladaki mein, teri ladaki mein, chodagi na tera. Number 6 comes from Giovanni, Johnnymon. I really liked this song the first time I heard it, and when I heard the full song, I loved it. And that song is Galankardi. It's just a different sound coming from Bollywood, and so someone who used to listen to a lot of Afro-Caribbean music, I love that sound. It allows you to move your body or dance in a way you normally don't on Bollywood songs. And also for it to be non-Indian, I'm so happy that it doesn't sound cheesy. Even the guy who was singing slash rapping later on in the song, it had me wondering if this guy was Indian or if he was actually like Caribbean or something. Jina mera dil lutaya, Jina menu mar satya, Jina mera dil lutaya. Number 5 comes from Lavash Kal, another soundtrack which I enjoyed this year. Though I feel that the soundtrack is a bit long and it also feels unbalanced, inconsistent. It's almost as if there's too many slow songs, which I enjoy the slow songs the most, but then the more upbeat songs feel out of place. But I really did enjoy listening to all the songs on the album. I really enjoyed all the singers on the songs as well, and the rapper. I enjoyed a lot of songs, and also I just enjoyed some of the sounds that were in different songs, such as the ooh, ooh in Or Tanha, or the humming at the end of Vahohi Teri, or even that dance break in Twist, which is probably the only part of the song that I like. My favorites are Ye Durian and Shayad, but my favorite, my top 5 is Mirama. Love it, love it, love it. To me, the singer shines on this song. The singer probably had more personality than the characters in the movie. The soundtrack is better than the movie. That's true too. I think the singer is fabulous. Fabulous on the song. I think Shayad is also great though. Can I add Shayad is fabulous? It's great when a song makes you move. But it's also great when a song can move you. And I feel that's what this song does. It's an emotional song and I feel like you feel the emotion. It's actually a song I tried to learn, but as you know, I'm not a good singer. Oh mere ma, kya mila, yun juda hoke bata, na kabar apni wahi, na kabar apni wahi. Na raha tera pata, oh mere ma, kya mila, yun juda hoke bata. Number 4 comes from Calipili. I love this song when I first heard it, and that song is Tehas Nehas. Again, not the regular sound you hear from Bollywood, whether it's Indian or non-Indian. Usually we don't get these Afro-Caribbean vibes. And I love that. Love it, love it. And I love the singer on this song too. Can I also add that I love Shana Dil? Yeah, Wooka Wook. Yeah, Wooka Wook. Yeah. Shana Dil, Shana Dil. Love it. Love it. Again, another sound. You don't normally get these sounds from Bollywood. And I love when they can incorporate it without making it sound cheesy or like a gimmick. And I feel like it's not cheesy. Not to me. This is also the only movie that I have not seen yet on my top 10 list. I love this song. I think it sounds great. I love the singer on this song. I think his voice complements the type of song. So it's great that you can take an Indian singer and make his voice sound really good on this type of song. Dil mera, dil mera, dil mera, dil mera, desnes kar diya tumne. Number 3 is from Ludo. Ludo was probably the last soundtrack that I heard that I loved all the songs. Love Ludo. Soundtrack is great as well as the movie. And my favorite song from this movie is Hardum Humdum. I think it's fun. I think it's quirky. It's still a dance track, but yet it still holds some kind of emotion. I love that Arjit sings this song because if I were to have this type of song, I don't think I would get Arjit for it. I would get like a pop singer. That kind of person. But I love the combination of RG on a dance track. I love the singing on the song, but then I love when the beat drops and we get into just a dance beat. And you definitely feel like dancing when you hear it. It almost feels like 2 different songs put together. But whoever created it, I think it was Pritam, did a fabulous job of making it feel like one cohesive song. Hamisha Hardam Harpal Harshabam Dum Hum Dum Yeli Maria Gune. Number 2 comes from Baggy 3. Now, if I can be honest, Baggy 3 is probably my favorite soundtrack this year. Not saying it's the best soundtrack this year, but it's probably the most Bollywood soundtrack. They have the dance tracks and then they have the more slower sentimental songs. Baggy 3 is probably the soundtrack I've listened to the most. One, because it came out pretty early in the year. And secondly, it's a really easy and entertaining soundtrack. Shoot, if I want to listen to some Bollywood music in my car, I can put on that Baggy 3 soundtrack. And my favorite songs on the soundtrack are actually the remakes. Bhangra's Do You Love Me? But my favorite and number 2 pick is Dil Bechara 2.0. I know a lot of people don't like remakes. As I said before, I love the original. I feel like the original is still better than this one, but I really do enjoy the remake. I was actually looking forward to events and festivals because I felt like this song was going to be played a lot. It just feels like a performance song. It feels like a song you would hear on the dance floor. I was looking forward to that, but we didn't get the events this year. And let's be honest, nobody was playing the old Dil Bechara anymore. Not at events, maybe on your own, but nobody was. I was looking forward to being somewhere and singing Dil Bechara in a crowd. I was looking forward to that. Dil Bechara ka ke le gai dil. Dil Bechara ka ke le gai dil. Dil Bechara ka ke le gai dil. The last song comes from Dil Bechara, one of my favorite soundtracks. Dil Bechara did a good job of infusing the music into the actual movie and in terms of the storyline. It's a weird soundtrack because it has me smiling, but then it also has moments in which I'm crying, especially Main Tumhara, Main Tumhara, Main Tumhara. There's a song called Masquerade, which is also one of my favorites. When that song is playing, my face looks like this. Like I want to cry, but I'm also smiling. And if you look at the lyrics, they're really lighthearted and fun. But that gets me every single time. And I also love the music on all the songs. I love the different instruments. I feel like the music is surprising. It almost has a bit of spontaneity. Even after that sounds like a jam session or something. My favorites on this album are Kuke Jine Ka, Masquerade, Main Tumhara. But my number 1 pick, my favorite song is Taragin. I felt like when I first heard it, it felt like some kind of childlike wonder, like your eyes just opened big and you felt like secrets were being unfolded to you. I don't know why. It makes me feel young, but yet it also makes me feel older than my years. I love the 2 singers, the way they're singing against and with one another. I think the creation of that song is genius. I love it. I love that. I love that. And the singer in the back, the woman. Magical. That was created by a magician. Because that's magic. There's magic in the music. There's magic in the movie. There's magic in the moment. Love it. That's my favorite song this year. I hope you enjoyed the list and feel free to leave your favorite songs down below. Bye.